Hi everyone, it's me Lubna. Today is Saturday, September 30th, 2023. This video is dedicated to my loved one, and the topic of this video is going to be about keeping your inner child alive. So to start off, I wanted to share a journal entry that I actually wrote on Tuesday. That's my journal entry, and here it goes. Tuesday, September 26th, 2023. To the gypsy that remains, her face says freedom with a little fear. I have no fear, have only love. And if I was a child, and the child was enough, enough for me to love, enough to love. And those are lyrics from the song Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac. That's one of my favorite songs. We should always feel free on the inside. We should always feel like gypsies, living and doing all things with an open mind and an open heart. Music makers, artists, writers, dreamers of dreams, children, and misfits teach us to see the world through beautiful eyes. Do you remember what it was like to be a child? Children are not afraid of anything, and they are so courageous, imaginative, and creative that we cannot help but feel happy and inspired around them. May the child in you live forever. When I was writing this, I was thinking about how I was when I was a kid, and how I never was afraid of anything, and I didn't really care as much about what other people thought of me, and I never compared myself to other people. And that's just how children are. When we're children, we do things without really thinking about those kind of things that should make us afraid, and we have no fear and no hesitation, and we don't worry as much about the things that we worry about as we grow into adults. We don't have as many insecurities, and I want to stay like that forever. Sometimes I do catch myself comparing myself to other people and feeling like I'm not good enough, or that I'm second best. And I feel like in those times I have to remind myself of who I was when I was a child. And I like to look at pictures of myself from when I was a toddler or when I was a child and remember what I was like. And I imagine that I'm responsible for taking care of that child, that young little Lubna. And what would I want for her if I was her mother or her parent? Like I would want her to be happy and to be the best that she can be, and I would see the potential for her life. And sometimes we have to imagine looking at ourselves from the perspective of another person in order to see our true worth and our true value, because sometimes we can't see it ourselves. And especially as we get older and grow into adulthood and face the insecurities of adulthood, we start doubting ourselves more and more. But I think we should always remember our inner child and keep that inner child alive. And as I said, remind yourself through pictures or just in your thoughts of how you used to be when you were a child, the things you used to like to do, and what your personality was like. And that way you'll learn how to treat yourself better and take care of yourself like you would a little child. And that's what I aim to do. I'm really like lately, like this was the first week of my surgery rotation in medical school, and I do have times where I feel very insecure and like I'm not as good as other people. But I always have to keep that inner child, that little Lubna, in my mind. And I have a specific picture from my childhood that I always keep in my mind. And I think of that picture of me, and I always ask myself, what do I want for her? How do I want to take care of her, of little Lubna? And I hope that you also do the same thing in your life by thinking of yourself as you were when you were a young child, and how you wanted your life to be, and all the potential that you see in yourself as you were when you were a child. And I wanted to share this. I really like stickers. I know that's kind of childlike, but it fits the topic of the video because I love remaining like a child. So I have some Disney mini stickers, Minnie Mouse stickers, and more. And I have some heart stickers too. I just love being creative, and that's a way for me to keep my inner child alive. So you can always find activities like that to keep your inner child alive, like through music, arts, creativity. Those things really are what make us feel free and what make us feel special and unique. So that's my message for today, and I hope that you also, as I said before, keep your inner child alive in as many ways as you can, no matter what age you are. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my video today. I hope it inspired you, and I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world.